Friday, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you are joining us from, I'm going to be looking at the Facebook. We're going to be looking at the camera, the Facebook. We've got Instagram.
Live.
Latia will be checking that once in a while. Latia, it looks like you're...
It's what?
It looks like it's horizontal because that light should have been on the other side. We are really sorry. We've had technical issues. We're trying to connect on all three platforms, but it's been really tough. One is working, one is not working. Disconnection. Ask someone if it's okay.
There's not anyone on it yet.
Okay, let me go on Instagram. Can go there, can I feel like, you see, because the live is like that. Do you want to put yours off? You start again.
And
It's
put
not
it straight.
Yeah, it has to be, because it was like that with mine. Please bear with us. We've had a lot of technical issues. Make yourself comfortable. This is like mother like daughter show, like mom like daughter show. It's actually to enable you, inspire you, share success strategies with you, children, parents, mothers, who have a dream of becoming an author and an entrepreneur. Because this is one of our youngest authors, my daughter.
I think we should just leave it the way it is because people have started joining.
Ask them if it's okay or is the opposite direction.
Is it okay for everyone who's on the live, the angle of the camera?
Please let us know. Is it okay or we are actually sideways?
Yeah, just let us know, and if it's sideways, then we'll restart the Instagram live.
Is anyone letting us know?
Not yet.
Who is there? You can ask.
On Instagram, it plays a bit like it plays the live a bit like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but these
late.
are people already there. Can you see
Yeah.
that? Yeah, so ask them. They're definitely your friends, and
I just did. No one's commented yet.
you could ask all the names and then just ask. Who's that?
There's, it's landscape, she said.
So it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Is it okay? It's sideways.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll
So
have to just turn it off and come back, please.
Okay.
Yeah, put it off. Yeah.
So
I knew it was going to.
turn
Thank you
this
so
off.
much. We'll be back again just shortly. Yeah, just turn it off. Take it out of there. We are live there. We're going to share the Facebook one. You have to do your camera like this, Latoya. Where do you do your camera to rotate, auto rotates? On your main camera, there is on.
This isn't the Instagram.
Not on
camera.
Instagram, no, it's your phone. That's what I was doing before. Yes, your phone has to have. Wait,
Yeah.
it's here. It's here. Hold on.
There.
Hold on.
There.
Wait. What was that?
Auto rotate.
Exactly. It was not on auto rotate before. That's why. So you put it now, it'll be okay.
So people can turn it or?
No, so now it'll be alright. You can turn it now. Before
This
we're
way?
sideways. No, put it back the way it was.
Okay.
Then you put it back the way it was.
Okay, we're live again.
But you didn't check it. It's not this. It's still slanted.
Because if you put it like that on Instagram, it stays like that.
That's what you did before.
What do you mean? Yeah, I've put it on auto rotate now.
They're on Instagram?
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
it just stays like that. If you put it slanted, it stays slanted. Put it up, it stays up.
Yeah, but before they said we're sideways.
We still are sideways because the camera is sideways.
No, you see what I mean? It's landscape and we should be like that. But if you don't do auto rotate, it would be like this.
Oh.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
So you have to, that's what I'm saying. It has to be on auto rotate. Just find out now if it's on auto rotate. We're on Zoom, we on, I mean, the Zoom is not just going to go right now. I believe it's still slanted. You know why? The live has to be like that on Facebook.
What do you mean?
Do you see how my live is? It's on the side and written straight. The fact that your live is on the side. Your camera is like this.
Oh.
That's how they're seeing
No,
us.
no, no. That's all Instagram. You can't change
Okay, just ask someone
Instagram.
now if anybody is
No
there.
one's on it yet.
Okay, just wait then.
Because I've been on other people's live, and even if it's up straight, it's always this way. It doesn't change on the
But
screen.
did you hear before they told us that we're slanted, isn't it?
Yeah, but this still always stays the same ever since I've had Instagram. Even the old Instagram before the update.
Hi there, thank you all for joining us. We're just having some technical issues. The Zoom we're not going to connect today, unfortunately, because we had to send the link out much earlier, and the time has passed. You know, those who are going to connect on Zoom will not be there anymore. So we'll just go on, and we'll wait for someone. Before on Instagram, we're kind of like sideways. Everything there, yeah. Okay, I'm sure it's still sideways. I'm just gonna try and share this on my. Just ask what you ask now.
Is the camera okay now? Well, it's still going to be this way because the camera's this way, isn't it?
When it's auto rotate, it rotates automatically. That's why. Ask now if it's okay. If it's auto rotate, like it rotates automatically whatever direction. But if it's not auto rotate, it stays like that. Do you understand?
But auto rotate is when you move your phone around.
Did you put auto rotate on your camera?
Yeah, just then.
Okay. Then just ask anyone now who is there if it's fine.
There's no one there anymore.
There's somebody there.
No, they left. Look, it tells you the number of people there, and if they go, it will go. That's how Instagram works.
Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. This is the Moms and Daughters show, like Mother Like Daughter show. Just give us a few minutes. We've had huge technical issues. Honestly, we're going to do the launch properly again. We'll just catch up with you today. We are not launching today because they've been huge technical issues for us to connect. And it's just a show to inspire mothers, children, daughters, children, sons as well, to unleash their creative genius and thrive with the wonderful Latoya Likambi. Latoya, do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Latoya Likambi. I'm the author of Short Stories by Latoya Likambi, which is a series of moral stories which come in handy for younger children. And I'm also the author of Casey's Diary, which is a diary that I wrote last year in April, and I got a second bestseller on Amazon. And I'm also in the middle of writing another book, which is my second Casey's Diary.
Oh, well done. And you've already finished that book, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the
I'm just doing
editing.
the illustrations as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. And great, I think your friends at the back.
Nope.
Yeah, we just wait. So what do you want to tell the audience? What do you want to tell your friends who are there, who will watch later on? If they are not there right now, what do you want to tell them?
I mean, tell them as in what?
What do you want to tell them about the show, about, you know, your work, your drawings and everything?
This show is just going to be about like what we do, and to inspire other children, not necessarily just daughters, sons as well. And I'm just going to be talking about what I do, to be honest, and what you do.
Let me put this on my page now too.
Can you post live videos?
Yeah.
Can't do any of that on Instagram.
That's fine. Okay, let's concentrate on life. Now people are here. Yeah, and if anyone comes in, we've got on Instagram, we've got on Facebook, Zoom. We've just turned it off now because there were some technical issues. Let me put on Daddy's timeline. Again, welcome on board. Thank you for joining us on the Like Mom, Like Daughter show. And this is the wonderful Latoya Likambi. She's a best-selling author, an entrepreneur, and my wonderful 13 years old daughter. and I'm also a best-selling author, 3 times best-selling author, transformational and inspirational speaker, coach, mentor, and so many other things. And we are just here to inspire you. I mean, my daughter wrote her Facebook. When did you write your Facebook, Latoya?
I actually wrote my Facebook when I was 7, and then I published it when I was 10.
Great. What inspired you at the age of 7 to even think about writing a book? What inspired you?
I just like writing anyway, and especially creative writing, and I love English, and it was one of my favorite things to do, and I just wrote a lot of stories.
And did you realize like you're so gifted in English, in creative writing, or you were just writing as a kid for the fun of writing?
At first, I think I was just writing for fun, and because I had a big imagination and I just like to write things down from my head. And then I started to like get into reading, and I love reading a lot.
Yeah.
So then I saw other authors and I was like, I want to write a book too.
And of course your mother,
Yeah.
when she wrote her Facebook. We've got some of the books here. That's her second book. You want to talk here?
It's Casey's Diary.
Casey's Diary. You can get this book. It's on Amazon. She has copies. It's on her website and her Facebook. We don't have copies here, but I think it's upstairs. You should have brought it with you. Short stories.
I haven't seen it.
It's upstairs. I'll show you later for the next one. So we are not really launching. We are not launching today. We've had a lot of technical issues. This is not how we want it to go. We'll just chat with you today to get, an overview of what this show is all about. It will be airing every Friday. The Fridays that we need to stop because of holiday break, we'll let you know. That it will be on Instagram, on Zoom. We'll get the links out there for Zoom much earlier so we can see the guests who are on Zoom. And for the young ones, if you're not on Zoom, you don't need to be on Zoom. All you need to do is download the Zoom app, download it on your phone, on your iPad, your gadget, and we'll send you the link. You just click on the link, you'll be connected with us, and it will be really cool because we'll be live, we'll be seeing you as well, and you can ask all your questions. Great. So this is Latoya Kambi, 13 years old. At 7, you actually had this huge imagination. You wrote your book.
I still do have it.
You still have it. That's very true. You still have it. And what would you say to your friends who are yet to discover that they are gifted in creative writing, in writing? What would you say to young people?
Well, you have to find your purpose in life, and you have to really find what you want to do. And once you've found what you want to do, you need to live every day for your purpose. You need to work. Everything you do, well, not everything, but almost everything you do needs to be related to your purpose. You need to work towards, and you need to push yourself. For everything has to be about what you want to do, and you need to know what you want to be like. And not just that, because so many people, they know what they want to be like, but they're not living up to that yet because they have a mindset that, I'm gonna have this done, and I know I'm gonna do this but what are you gonna do to get there?
Wow. So in other words, it's about taking actions, isn't it? That sounds quite big for a 13-year-old to sit there and tell me about knowing your purpose. I'm not sure at 13 I really knew my purpose. I think so, because at 7 I knew exactly what I wanted to in life, and of course it made me to really focus.
Wait, what did you want when you were 7?
I knew I wanted to be, not exactly, I never thought about becoming like an entrepreneur, a transformational, inspirational speaker. I wanted to become a doctor, actually. I wanted to become a gynecologist specifically at the age of 7. I never thought about writing books as well. It was all about medical, helping people and all of that. Yeah, but it did help me, so I was more focused. So that's really a big word, but honestly, I didn't think like that was my purpose. I just thought like I knew what I wanted to be. So that's quite a big word. If you want to break it down to some young people, because like I said, at that age, I didn't know what purpose was. I just knew like my dream or my ambition was to become a doctor or a gynecologist. How would you break it down? How do they know their purpose? How do you even start thinking that, wow, at this age I found my purpose? Because that's the reason why you live. You're created, isn't it?
I mean, it's not like I'm telling everybody that you need to do this, you need to find yourself, because I'm not expecting like every 7-year-old to know, I'm going to be a lawyer when I grow up, and I'm going to do everything I can to be a lawyer, because you do different things, and you have different experiences to find out what you want to be, and you just need to know what you enjoy best, and what makes you feel happy, and what makes you feel proud, and what makes you feel that will benefit others and yourself.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm so proud of you, because truly purpose brings you fulfillment. If you're working on your purpose, you are living your purpose. And if you realize it's not about other people, it's about impacting others. That's what she means. But it's not about pleasing other people or, showing off or anything like that. Your purpose, when you find your purpose, if you're doing anything that brings you fulfillment, satisfaction, joy, peace, and you're touching lives, your purpose is far bigger than you alone. It is far bigger, am I right? Because it touches others. Like what you're doing now, from when you publish your Facebook, like you're at 7, you've inspired so many young children. Tell me about that.
Yes, so many people, I remember in my primary school and now in my secondary school as well, starting to write their own books. And my god sisters, they write, they read a lot, they're Bauer book reviewers. And I think you should go and follow them and subscribe to their YouTube channel.
Wonderful. Follow Bauer book reviewers and subscribe.
They read a lot, they write. They've actually started, one Kirsten and one's Avon, and they wrote their own books, and they've done a Kickstarter project for it.
Wonderful. We might be sharing that with you. Yeah, so you need to think about buying those books. Yeah, go on.
And loads of other people wanted to not only just write books actually, but do other things. Loads of people like you've inspired me, not just to write books, because not everyone wants to write books, but just to be successful in general.
Oh, lovely. I love that. That's true, because you can't really, if you're not gifted or you don't love reading or writing, like I know one of our good friends as well, Ezra, your friend, she's actually gifted.
She's an amazing singer.
Exactly. So you inspire her to do more of a singing career.
She even sang at my book launch.
Wonderful. So it's not like every child has to become a writer or, an author. Absolutely no. But we are to inspire those children who have that dream of becoming an author, or they just love reading or writing. We just want to let you know that it's so easy. It's simple, isn't it? There is no mystery behind that. Even parents, I know a lot of adults, I work with a lot of adults, and they've been postponing. I'm going to write a book someday. Everyone has a story to tell the world. And when they put it in a book, it is incredibly amazing.
Or a film.
Oh, lovely. Do you ever think, I know you were saying that about your books, about someday, like you said, it's a series. You've always said that.
I actually want to make Casey's Diary into a Netflix series.
Wonderful, and I wish you all the best, and I believe you will become that. I really believe you're quite ambitious, you're quite driven, purpose driven. I strongly believe.
I'm actually quite a good actor. I'm just putting that out there. I'm quite a good actor.
Alright, so you might be part of one of the characters.
Maybe.
Hi, have you saying hi to all your friends who are joining?
Oh, hi, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia. How are you, sweetheart? And Alicia is so good at?
She helps me a lot. She's really good at makeup too, and she wants to be a journalist. She wants to have her own show as well. And she
Alicia, I'm gonna be invited in your show, am I not?
Yes, definitely.
So we are more on Instagram now for the little young ones, so please forgive me. And this is gonna be about them as well, but about parents as well, about adults, because I know a lot of adults as well whose dreams have been buried, whose ambitions have been buried. They live to work and earn a wage and pay their bills. They don't live to fulfill their purpose of living. They don't live a fulfilling life. They're constantly doing the rat race. They're not happy going to work, and thank God everyone is kind of resting now in the lockdown.
Quarantine.
Yeah. So tell me, Brave, what are some other indications that might help people to find their purpose? Is there anything like particular strengths? Do they mean anything?
Actually, right now that we're on lockdown, that's a great opportunity, because as some children especially, and adults are so caught up, and they have extracurricular things to be doing, they have places to go to, but now that you're stuck at home, you can really let yourself go and find yourself and do something you love. And then there's so many people that have actually done things that they love, and they've turned it into their own business or career.
Wonderful. Very, very true. And we'll talk about that, something else that you love. Let me take you again through this show. If you're joining us for the very first time, my wonderful, beautiful, amazing, talented, gifted daughter, one of the youngest best-selling authors in the United Kingdom, a young entrepreneur. She's just 13 years. She wrote her first book at the age of 7, which was published when she turned 10. Just turned 10. And then her second book, she's written that since then, Casey's Diary. And the next series will be out anytime from now.
I've actually just, oh yeah, I said that before, but I'll say it again, that I am currently doing the illustrations for the next Casey's Diary, which is coming out soon. And then I already have a plan for the other Casey's Diary.
Wow. So you have a plan for the third series already.
Yeah,
and I love that. Wait until you see the cover of the coming up Casey's Diary, the upcoming Casey's Diary. It's beautiful. She just finished designing it today. I was tempted to post it, but I said we should just hold on, isn't it?
And also for a lot of people who ask me, they're always like, how do you do your covers? Well, I draw it first, and then my mum, you will send off.
Yeah, definitely. She draws everything, then I just send it off to a professional artist, and then exactly what she's drawn, we will support you.
Except from the inside, that's my drawings.
The inside are exactly her drawings, no editing. They are actually, let me show you some of them. And she's drawn some. You've really improved. Now she really looks like a professional. Look at that. Look at that there.
Can you see that?
So those ones are really raw drawing, if I may say. No editing.
You can see this on my live for that Instagram more clear than this one. It's okay.
Yeah. But for the cover, so we put some watercolor in the background. Yeah. We give it, but everything, like she said, they are all having curly hair. Yeah. They look this way. If the artist comes back with something different,
then they'll have to change it.
They'll have to change it because she's got her concept about everything. And the other one is really beautiful. I love it. I used to get involved and say change things, but I mean children will be children. Maybe because based on my principles and values, like now I could see something like crush on one of them. I was tempted to say, can we take that off? But that's her creativity.
And also, loads of people relate to that.
I know, and you're writing it for young people, isn't it?
So.
It's all a lot how you people think, how you people go about today's society.
There's also, do you know the way there was, I do thank yous in every book. Loads and loads of people, when I published the first Casey's Diary, they were like, can I be in your second book? Can I be in your second book? I wish that I could put everyone in my book. However, there is certain characters for certain things, and some of you are actually in this Casey's Diary. So if you see your name,
Alicia's been there.
Alicia's in there. My cousin, she has
Kira. Hi, Kira.
She hasn't got Instagram, but if her mum, Kira loves my books. She tells the whole school about. They had to do a book review on any author or book, and she chose me. So I've slotted in a new character called Kira, named after Kira. Curly, beautiful hair, pretty brown skin.
Oh, and that's her cousin.
Yeah, and she's actually Brittany's
friend,
cousin.
All right.
So, and also, I've put thank yous for people because I can't really put everyone as a character in my book, but I've tried to put I've tried to say a few thank yous, like Ellie and Amira.
Oh, I know.
For being at my first book launch.
Yeah. They're really sweet, and all your other friends.
Yeah.
So, Latoya, great. That's about your books. You're working on the second. It's already ready right now. As I'm saying, it was ready a while ago, honestly, in March, and I got really busy with my events. We just need to get it done, the editing. And because also Mom, like we said, like mother, like daughter show. Mom is an author. My next book is coming out, and we want them to both come out at the same time together. Because if not, it takes a lot of energy,
a lot of time,
do our publicity, marketing, we just do together. And that will really, really inspire more mothers and the children as well to want to work towards, fulfilling their children's dreams and also their dreams of becoming an author one day, because you all have a story. You all have experiences that no one has ever lived. And your mess, whatever you think you've gone through that's a mess, could just be that message to the world, to those who will go through in the future, isn't it? So it's really good. Like you write a lot, you keep diaries as well, don't
Yeah.
you?
Actually, I have my personal diaries, and sometimes I don't usually go through them, but sometimes like once in a while, like I remember at the start of this year, I decided to go through all of them, and I was just like, wow. So I got like a few bits and pieces and put them in my book, the next book.
All right,
Not
all
this
right,
one.
lovely. And why did you choose a diary as a genre? How do you say it? You use the French way of saying it.
Diary.
Genre.
Diary.
Yeah, the diary. Why did you choose this format of writing? You could have done it
Because
fiction, in other ways, stories.
personally, myself, I relate to diaries. I don't write in them anymore, but I used to all the time, and I know other people do too. Especially my friends, we all used to write in diaries. I think in like year 4, year 5, and year 6,
Yeah.
and that until we got to secondary school and we got busy.
Yeah.
But some people still do write in diaries now, just
Yeah.
about their day, and I keep them in this big box.
And you also said one of the reasons because it's really an authentic way to express yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the way she feels, and which will be the way so many young children or teenagers feel.
Also, say if somebody is like angry or sad, take that anger and take that sadness and put it in your writing, so it's interesting, and then other
Yeah.
people will feel.
All right, what you're going through,
Yeah.
like that empathy. I see. And what about there's another side of you as well? You're not just an author. It doesn't end there with your creative writing. And tell us about this Thrive with Latoya Kambi, unleash your authentic, was it your creative genius and thrive. You have like different training programs that like now maybe we'll put them online because we can't do any conferences at the moment, isn't it? To give like tips on confidence, tips on writing, creative writing, publishing books. So what kind of tips like to help people want to publish books? What would you give them straight away? Children that are watching or adults?
Well, actually, we have a website, a publishing website, and hi Olivia, and we have a publishing website, and we help people to publish their own books, and I'll put the link in my story after this, and there's loads of writing competitions, and we can publish books for you and things like that, and also if you want to write a book, you need to have structure, and you need to have time and a place to do it, because if you don't have time, then when are you gonna fit it in?
Writing in. It's very important that you create that time, isn't it? You devote the time to that writing, and that's what you've been really good at. You don't really watch the TV, you don't play games.
I'm not a TV person.
Yeah, which is something I'm really happy. Yeah, I mean, Destiny, she's quite small, isn't it? So we just put her on there to distract her sometimes. And she'll be distracting everybody from working. She'll come by you when you're doing your writing, your drawing, isn't it?
Like sometimes, if she's not watching TV, then one time she ripped up my homework.
I know, because she wanted to work with you,
and I was
it?
like...
I know. So, one of the reasons as well we did this publishing company, because a lot of people were asking you when you publish your first book. Even parents were coming to me, oh, I want my daughter to do a book, to write a book. My daughter has been writing and we've just been keeping it there. Some parents said that children are amazing writers, but they've just been keeping what they've been writing, packing them somewhere as, thinking it's just fun. So, but now they are quite keen, knowing that a child could publish a book, a child they know, a child they see, and they could relate to, inspire them to want to support their own children. So we just thought, rather than answering or responding to each one of these parents or children or mothers myself, we just put a platform out there. And you say, what's your goal? How many books would you like to publish in the next 5 years?
Over 40 books.
Wonderful. And I thought, if she has to publish 40 books, that would be a lot of budget, a lot of money for mommy.
A lot.
Publishing costs, editing costs. We might as well just open a publishing company, because maybe by the time you publish all of your 40 books,
then you'll get all the money back.
Anyway, again. That's very true. Yeah, that's true. You're right. But it's just as well, and a lot of people are asking us, so we can support them, isn't it? Because we love to always share our strengths, give back, which is also what your mother does. It's really just sharing strategies for people to succeed. So we wanted to help other children, isn't it? So we founded this. And so tell us your other gift, like you said, finding your passion. How did you come about? Maybe for some of you who don't know this young lady, she's the founder. Talk about your skincare, natural organic
Taze
skincare
Eye
brand.
Cosmetics. So I have my own brand but I share with my mum, because at first it all started when you bought me a makeup set for Christmas, and I fell in love with it straight away. I always used to use it, and I saw there was like lip balm base and things like that, make your own lip gloss, and I loved it so much. So I started looking on YouTube and things like that on how to make your own lip gloss, because I'm so interested in, like, when you have a talent, you can turn it into something great. So I started looking on YouTube about like having your own lip gloss business, and I saw
I'm a bit,
and I saw other people, and I was like, wow, I want to do this. It looks so pretty. And then I told you, and you got involved, and you said that because you have
you don't know where your mother is.
You
now.
are, yeah, I know.
Exactly. So you tell me that.
And you have experience in that, and you love organic things.
Exactly.
You're like, it's better if it's organic, and also more people will buy. And you know the way people are more into vegan things and cruelty-free products.
Yeah.
So my products are 100% organic, cruelty-free, and vegan-friendly, and also kid-friendly, because loads of parents, I know this for a fact, because I don't cake my face with makeup.
Wonderful.
And I know that loads of children, it's not like children go around wearing makeup all the time. I mean, unless you go to like a special event, but still, you won't wear it on the daily. And so I thought that many parents would think about it first and be like, wait, but this is makeup, and I don't want you to be getting makeup.
Yeah.
But it's kid friendly. We don't do things like fake eyelashes and things like that, because it's natural and it's organic. So we do, for example, lip glosses.
We should have brought some of your products here.
Lip oils.
We're not quite ready today. We are not launching the show today because we had to get her products here. We had to definitely get her products here. For how long now? It's almost 6 months, because we had to test it first.
Yeah, we have
in
to
the
test.
house. We use only Latoya's products. My cream, my scrub, everything, and look at how smooth.
Yeah, and for people that like physically see me and that have known me know that I have pimples. Like, I have so much pimples. It used to be, especially my forehead, and then this side of my face is just covered in pimples. And then we made a facial scrub, and I use it every time I shower, and
I use it too.
Yeah.
I use it too. It's so
and
good.
my pimples are almost clearing up. It's just because I started using it. This is April now, so I just started using it Marchish. Just started around March using it.
Yeah.
And then they're almost cleared up already.
Yeah. In fact, I really love it. I use it myself. I use Latoya's cream, Taze Eye skincare and cosmetics, 100% organic.
And also, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
I have brand ambassadors and models, and they are children. They're all children or teenagers at least.
Yeah. And we'll talk more about that, because she wants to encourage a lot of children becoming entrepreneurial, isn't it? You also have the opportunity to let people become ambassadors and distributors, so they can have it like 50% off.
Yeah, they get discounts. And I remember when I first started it, I don't think you know about this, but I asked everybody who wanted to be an ambassador to message me a paragraph why they think they would be good for the job. Why it's a bit like a little interview. I was like, why, what would you contribute, and why do you think this benefits you and others? And loads of people started saying things like, it brings out their confidence, and it makes they want to build their self-esteem, so they think that pushing themselves out there more will help them and it will benefit them. So it's like, That's what I still do that now, but I only do it to children in Liverpool first.
All right, so we might extend that to children out of Liverpool, because you've had some people trying to order as well, wanting to order from abroad, isn't it?
Got a question?
Yeah, what's the question? You can send your questions in, please, and Latoya is going to take them.
Says, do you remember me?
What is that?
Do you remember me? It says precious.
You could ask any questions you have for Latoya. That's perfectly fine, from Instagram and also from Facebook. If you watch this video later on, we came quite late. Don't worry about that. We are not launching it yet. It's like mom, like daughter show. And this is the amazing mother, and this is the daughter, taking after the footsteps of the incredible, inspiring mother. And we want a lot of mothers to stay at the forefront and inspire their daughters and their sons as well, because we need role models. Tell me about the impact of role models. What has that done to you? What does it mean? Why should children have role models?
So that they can look up to someone and feel comforted. Not only role models for business, role models in general, like your parents. There's different stages in life, and some are easy and some are really hard, and you need a role model to look up to look for comfort, to look for support, to help you get through those times, and to teach you ways that you can get through hard times.
Yeah, and also like to achieve your dream,
Yeah,
isn't it? Because if they've achieved so much, then you want to do like that and even more than them, and it guides you. And do role models also kind of like help you not go astray?
Yes, they keep you on track, especially if they're older than you, like your older brother, sister, or parents. They'll always keep you on track, and even if you feel like, oh, mom or dad, you're having a go at me, they're always there to keep you on track. And
what would you say? Would you think that how has mommy's life, mommy's lifestyle, career, being who she is, how has it helped you to keep you on track or inspire you to fulfill your dreams of today? In what ways?
Because at first, when I was doing like my Facebook, I realized that I was taking a lot of time on it, and I have said in loads of speeches that I procrastinated a little.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when I looked to you,
thank you all for joining us. Yeah.
when I looked to you, you were keeping focused. That's what I mean.
Staying
Yeah, you were
focused,
staying focused. You were
I
getting
was
your
just
job
publishing
done.
my books.
Yeah, and you were publishing your books. More people were realizing you, and I was like, well, I want to be like that. So what do I have to do to be like that? And I need to stop procrastinating, get the job done, and focus.
Wonderful, wonderful. And so that really helps you a lot. And honestly, when you have a role model in life, you know your purpose, you know exactly what you want. It really does help you to focus. So we are really we are doing that right now. We don't use the word trying to in our home, do we? You do it or you don't do it. You're the one who uses it sometimes, but we tell you that even Destiny tells you that you're not supposed to use trying. You just do it, Latoya. How does she call you?
Yeah.
That's a little sister. Yeah, and this is one of mom's book. We are not launching today. We've got about 6 books? Yeah, and we're writing our next books. It's already written. Mine is already written as well. I'm just adding some stuff. Is there any question for you?
Not any question. People are just waving. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi again. If you have any questions for Latoya Likambi,
Feel free to ask.
Yeah, feel free to ask. One of the best-selling authors the youngest best-selling authors in the UK. She's an entrepreneur.
Hi.
She will be launching her global brand, Taste Eye Cosmetics. It's incredible. Natural skincare products. Your little brother used to have rash as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
He couldn't use any of our lotions.
And we have a lotion. We
Yeah.
have organic lotion, and he uses it, and no more rashes.
No more rashes. The Glow Baby, he loves it.
Yes.
Everyone says Glow Baby.
Yeah,
So
it's
for
called Glow
yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, Glow Baby for sensitive skin, little children, young children. If your children have sensitive
It
skin.
smells amazing.
I know.
Sometimes when I describe my products on my Taste Eye Cosmetics page, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this smells amazing. I wish that I could like send it through the screen so you could smell it. They smell fantastic.
I know.
That's
I know.
a good thing about organic products.
Yeah, yeah.
But even processed products, they can
Put
smell.
perfumes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're harmful sometimes. sometimes.
Yeah, but you just do it natural. I love your lip
Hi,
gloss
everyone.
as well.
Yeah, I like the lip glosses.
Very
So many
natural.
people in my school buy the lip glosses as well.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to have it on the next one. So we'll see you again next Friday. We'll be live. We'll launch like mother, like daughter show officially next Friday. We'll send a flyer out there. We'll send the links on time to join us on Zoom, to join us on Instagram. We'll be on Latoya's page. So her young friends, next Friday at 8 p.m. we'll be live exactly at 8 p.m. Except we have some technical issues and I don't know.
I hope not.
We really hope not, because today we've really had technical issues. But at least we are bringing you the best. It's quite clear. The images are good. That's what we wanted. And if you have any questions in preparation for that, you have a child who loves reading, who loves writing, who would like to become an author, Latoya is here and myself to simplify that process. If you're an adult, you want to write your book, you want to become an author, Mom is here.
Oh, so I'm supposed to be, I do things like that on my YouTube channel to help people.
Yeah, we have to upload your recent videos. It's been a while, isn't it?
It's been a while since I've uploaded.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them about the lockdown? What have you been doing? Have you been idle?
I mean, if it went for you, then I wouldn't have got anything done. Oh, there's Auntie Jam.
Hi, Auntie Jam. Yeah, greet her. You want to greet her?
Hi, Auntie. Aunt. Why did I sound so funny? She said aunt. I was about to say aunt. And what I was gonna say.
She's a word with something.
I was about to say auntie.
Yeah, go on.
And if it weren't for you, I think I'll be very off track, because I remember at the start we had homeschool because we have online school now, and the teachers were like, you have to do like 6 hours of school obviously, but then they were like, you can do it at what time you want, but no matter, like, say if I woke up at 12, then I could start then and I'd have to do 6 hours, or I could wake up at like 6 and start then and do 6 hours.
Yeah.
But I was really excited about that, and I was like, oh, that means that I can sleep in because I love to sleep. But then you got me on track and you're like, no, we can't do this. You have to have structure. And you post it on your Instagram as well. And you exposed me saying that I sleep a lot.
Yeah, but
it's true. It's true.
We struggle in the morning with you know, morning runs. But once you're settled. Once you've taken your shower, you've dressed up, had your breakfast, that's the 3 most difficult parts.
I'm so proud. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie.
All right. Thank you, Auntie Jam. It's Auntie Jam, isn't it? Lovely. Great, Latoya. So,
also,
yeah, go on.
We're on half term now, and and for the first few days of half term, I thought that I wouldn't have to do anything because I don't usually, and you made me do work.
Yeah, and
you did?
Yeah, because I told you, Latoya, we really we are homeschooling. It's not something we've done before, and we are still working full time. So you're not really getting all that you would get from school. So we're not gonna really have holiday per se. At least today was a day of grace, isn't it?
Yeah,
but you've been working on your book. You've been working on your book. Yeah, so she doesn't really. They don't have holidays, but you like it, don't you? Because what would you do? You still have your time to play. You have fun. You exercise.
I don't exercise. I just go outside.
Play outside. That's exercising. Jumping on the trampoline and all that. That's exercising. Yeah. So, what would you say about this homeschooling? How is it to you? Do you love it? Is it making you lazy?
It's not like I love it. It's not making me lazy either. It's just, it's more relaxing because you're at home and you don't have to get in uniform.
Yeah.
But at a time like this, I've been off for so long that it's getting to the point that I actually miss school. I want to go to school and I want to see my friends. Yeah. Because all I have, I do FaceTime my friends a lot. Like, I'm on FaceTime to my friends every day almost.
After school, isn't it?
After school.
So what would you say to children who are struggling to have structure? So just tell us about your day generally. You wake up.
So wake up, have a hard time waking up. Get in the shower, do that, get downstairs, eat, then...
And your breakfast, what's your breakfast that you also struggle with every weekday?
Weetabix. And to top off the Weetabix, soya milk. soya milk.
But
Because,
what did I do to get you to drink soya milk?
yeah, because she pays me to drink soya milk.
Can you imagine?
So basically, we usually have cow milk, and you didn't want us to have cow milk because it's
Yeah.
not that healthy.
Yeah.
So you got us to eat soy milk, and I was just not having it. I was like, no.
Yeah, I think that the thing is like when they were born, all of you have weak habits. That's just absolutely all my children. You loved it. You had soya milk. You loved
When
it.
I
Then
was
I
little?
changed. Yeah, and Caleb had exclusive. That's why he still loves it.
Yeah, he still loves
soya
it.
milk. Then I changed it to cow milk when you went to school. I think you were I think maybe reception or whatever because they were giving you poor milk in school. And then later on I know that cow milk is not the best. So I was trying to change it again, but Latoya was so attached to her cow milk.
I
And
love
Caleb just went straight to the soya
soy
milk,
milk, yeah.
Destiny. So I had to pay you £2
Yeah,
every
say
week.
she pays, and you still do.
And now
she
she's
pays
drinking it. She's drinking it. So you have your Weetabix. Weetabix is, you know, we have Weetabix at our home every school day, religiously. It's so healthy. The most healthiest cereals. I won't even, I won't negotiate on that.
Which
You have
is
had time on
the
Weetabix.
healthiest.
Yeah, Caleb loves it. Destiny loves it. It's you.
Weetabix?
Yeah.
No, it's
It's
not.
the
It's
healthiest
not like I
cereals.
don't like. Well, I don't.
You rather have toast, even
Yeah,
though you're toast.
yeah.
What type of toast do you have in this house? And that's why you love going to
Brown bread.
when we go for holidays.
Yeah, whenever we go to holiday, like to a hotel, because the amount of healthy things we eat, it's just too much. And
But that's why you're so healthy.
I'm not that healthy sometimes. I still
Yeah.
don't know how. Sometimes
It's
just
okay, you
like
can eat
refuse.
something sweet, that's fine, but yeah.
And we have like brown toast, and whenever we go to a hotel and there's like a buffet breakfast, we will stuff ourselves with white toast.
And what mommy say, there's an opportunity
Yeah.
for you to have white toast then.
And we abuse
And
that
daddy lets you.
opportunity.
And mommy is there like, and also to drink juice,
Yes.
because you will normally have water and oranges. We have lots of fruits at home.
Yeah, we do have
loads.
juice. We have smoothies though. Smoothies. We make smoothies.
We make them with fresh fruits. I don't have a problem when you go to, hotels. I tell you to have fruits rather than having, especially the juice if they are from concentrate.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you always make us have the natural orange from the
Yeah,
hotels.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
the apple juice that you don't like.
I don't
us
like,
having
yeah,
because
because
that's
it's concentrated.
concentrated.
yeah. So after that, your breakfast now, get past your Weetabix breakfast.
So I have a table and I set up my computer and I do online school and I can email the teachers for help. I send my work and they send me, not all the time, they send me my progress like well.
Yeah, but you stay there until you don't move,
Yeah.
you don't do, then you have your break.
I usually in school I usually have 2 breaks, but here I have 1 break. One
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
And that's just lunch, and then I'll go back for not one more hour, because usually it's supposed to be 1 more hour because I finish at 2. But in homeschool,
2:50.
oh yeah, 2:50, sorry.
Yeah.
And homeschool, I finish at around 4:30.
Yeah, because you have your extracurricular
That's not every
activity,
day though.
isn't it?
It's not every day.
Yeah, but when we take you out from school, we normally would take you, you come home, or remember when you used to go to QMon, or you do your IXA, or your, Explore Learning, so we still have to implement that. But it just seems too much because you are now schooling from home, which is the same, but it's
Yeah.
really helped you stay focused, and you've learned a lot of things.
And when I was speaking to some of my friends, they were like, well, my mom is 10 times stricter than the teachers in my school.
Some of your friends were saying that. So their moms are even more strict than me.
African moms.
Oh, African moms, there they go again. Oh, thank you all for joining us. Here is a wonderful daughter, one of the youngest best-selling authors in the UK, an entrepreneur. She's the founder and director of Taste Eye Limited. It's a company, organic skincare,
100%.
100% organic cosmetics and skincare company. I use my daughter's cream. If you look at how smooth my body is, how awesome, for the past 6 months, we use a cream in the house. If you've got children, especially dark-skinned children in the Western world, because maybe the water is too hot, they suffer from a lot of skin problems, eczema and all of that, we've got a specific one for you. We use a lot of shea butter, natural coconut oil, a lot of natural stuff. We don't want to be giving you all her ingredients
Yeah,
here.
we're not.
Cocoa butter and all of that. You know, she's also starting very soon. We've got the scrub. I use a scrub. It's incredibly
It is
awesome.
amazing. It smells so nice too, and loads of people, because she had an event, and we went to the event, and so many people bought the scrubs.
Yeah.
So many people, and I
Yeah.
can't wait. And also loads of people, when they use my products, they send feedback. So I post my feedback. So if you want to know what it's done to people's skin, and you want to see. Well, obviously you have my mum and me to see.
I know, to see.
But
your
if you want to
skin.
see other people as well, you can go check out Taste Eye Cosmetics Instagram,
Yeah.
and it has all my models and ambassadors and other people.
Wonderful,
customers.
wonderful. And like we said, she will be having like young distributors. You want to inspire young children to become entrepreneurs. Okay, look at, yeah. Ask your questions, please. She'll take your questions now. I'll just
Thumbs
be
up to
quiet.
the best mommy.
Oh, thank you, and to all the best moms out there as well. Mothers are the builders of homes. So, mothers, you cannot not get so involved in your child's life. You need to inspire them. You need to be a great role model to them, like mother, like daughter, for good and not for the bad. You know, and you just have to be your best. You have to live a purposeful life. So, at a very tender age, they know that life is all about living a purpose and impacting others and leaving a legacy on earth. So what's the greatest legacy you want to leave behind?
I want to leave so many people inspired by me, and I want, when people say my name, I don't want them to just think like, oh, it was that Latoya who published books and that and whatever. I want them to know that I helped people, and also when I grow up, I have actually not told anybody this except you. I want to have, because we all are as a family very religious.
Yeah.
And I want to have like a homeless, my own national, like worldwide homeless centers, and I wanted to be like to lead people to God as well.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. Because at the end of it all, we know that every gift we have is given to us by God, isn't it?
Today's Good Friday as well.
And it's Good Friday. Happy Good Friday, everyone. What a time to do this. Yeah, so, and there's one thing you say, that every child is unique and, you know, have a unique gift. There is no child that's handicapped. No one is handicapped. Could you tell us more about that? Why would they say some people are disabled, some people are, you know, is there really any disability?
There is no disability. I mean, you may be unable to do something, but if you look at people, some people have no arms and no legs, and they're like, well, yes, because you know the person does have like a disability, but they are not the disability.
Wonderful. I love that. They are not the disability. Yeah. And they just got like different other gifts. You usually say that,
and
isn't
they're
it?
capable of doing, most of them are capable of doing anything that any normal person could do. Not normal person, to be honest, because they are normal too.
I love that. I was just going to say that because they are normal.
Yeah.
And they're capable of doing even much more, because if you look at some of them, the things they do, like some of those ones without hands, without legs.
Yes, because many people, I know many people have minor injuries, especially in my school, and I know they'll make like a big fuss about it. Like they'll use it as an excuse to not do something, like, oh, I can't do PE, like I broke my foot. I mean, it's not like you're gonna go and run mad everywhere because you broke your foot. Obviously you need to take a rest. We're not gonna put that in, you're not gonna let that stop you from doing everything. That there's people who have had the worst days and the worst background, and they use that as something to push them up more.
Them. Exactly. As an inspiration. I love that, Latoya. I love that. There is a lot of people, the Sean Stevenson. There is this one that we usually watch. Nick, it's a bit tricky, the other name. Yeah, he's just awesome. No hands, no, he drives, he does amazing things, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure he rode a helicopter one time.
Yeah.
Like that. Or he tried. No, someone was on
I can't remember, but he does a lot of things.
He swims.
Yeah, he does a lot of
Tennis.
things, and he inspires millions and millions of people.
Has his own children as well.
Yeah, amazing, beautiful children, a beautiful wife.
And he preaches.
Yeah, so you cannot let anything that you have, any physical, like she said, it's a disability, but our true disability is our inability to adapt. That's what I strongly believe, to adapt to situations. So whether I have no eyes, people without eyes who are blind, they quickly adapt. Through their ears, they can Helen Keller, one of the greatest transformational leaders of our time. It was a lady from Germany, Latoya. She was blind, she was deaf, she was dumb. But she went about the entire
With
world.
her hands then? She would use her hands, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she would do that sign, whatever. They would take sign language, people would translate. She would speak in sign and she transformed lives all over the world. She would speak to millions and millions. A lady who doesn't see, she doesn't speak, she's deaf and everything. And she said once, the real disability is someone being born, or the worst thing in earth. You are born with eyes but you have no vision. You can be born blind, but if you have a vision, because vision goes beyond your sight. Vision is what you dream to become, that picture you have in your mind, your purpose, and all of that. So she said it's worse than being blind. So we're going to round up today. Thank you. Any questions? Is there a question for you?
No, just people joining.
Great. If you have any questions for the next show, we're going to launch it live next Friday at 8 p.m. Join us live on Latoya's site and at Instagram and Mom, and we're going to have some wonderful time now.
And Facebook.
And Facebook at Dr. Sylvia Lee Kambi International. And remember, again, we are here to support you, demystify the process of becoming an author, a published author, a best-selling author, a confident speaker as a child, as a lady, as a male, public speaking. Latoya has spoken at so many conferences. You've also spoken at the House of Commons. Your mom has never even spoken at the House of Commons. You're really, really a very, very young, inspirational lady. I'm inspired as well by you, and I believe so many other people. So last word there to your young people during this time to help them not to just stay back, lazy, playing games, to do something really constructive. What would you give them?
Do something that's constructive, but you know that you'll be able to do it because you enjoy it. Like, say if you're working to be a professional footballer, then you should take time to practice on your football skills. And not every job is like that, to be honest. But if you want to be some form of a scientist, some people are like, well, that's hard, and I'm not gonna spend all my free time doing that. If you truly love it, then you would love every second you would want to be on it.
That's very true. Reading about scientific things, and all of that, human body. That's very true. That's very true. And what's the key thing that distracts a lot of young people in today's society?
Probably social media, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
And what word do you have to say to help, or how do you actually go about avoiding such distractions? Can you share your strategy?
I actually do have all of those apps, but the thing is that I am productive on the apps. Like, I produce content for other people to inspire other people. And as for things like Snapchat, because you can't really post, that's just for, like, Snapchat and WhatsApp, that's just for my family, like if I want to contact family and friends. And things like YouTube, I produce content with my brothers and my sisters, or my brother and sister.
Yeah.
And also that's the same with TikTok.
Yeah.
And also on TikTok, because it's a fun app that loads of people use to express themselves, and you're really free to do whatever you want. So we do fun content, and we also lead people to see, like, God and things like that, to notice that you're loved, and to inspire people and brighten up their day, and also just to let them know that, because there's loads of people that don't believe in God, just to spread the word of God, because as Christians, it's right to do so. And also follow loads of other people on TikTok. Basically on TikTok, most of the people we follow are like people. Yeah, and there's one that I really like a lot. I forgot his surname, but his first name is Grayson, and his second name begins with a B. And he does these TikToks where basically he says, stop scrolling, wait there, I want to pray for you, and he'll pray for you across the screen, and I always stop, and I always like listen along.
Yeah. That's lovely. That's lovely. So you're literally telling your friends to spend their time producing content,
Yeah.
to be creative, which is all about unleash your creative genius and thrive with Latoya Likambi. One of the things that this show is about. Because as you thrive, you're more creative. Creative is like you produce, isn't it? You create something that has not existed before. You don't want to steal somebody's content.
Yeah, and also, do you know what I really want to say? Because most of the times you focus on the things that you should do. People are like, well, what do I do with the things that I shouldn't do? Because many children, especially in Liverpool, don't they how can I explain this now? Are not using social media for the right thing. Well, I mean, loads of people all over the world, but I've noticed, especially in Liverpool, like so many people, I've realised that I've seen people go out of their own way, their life, to make another account, an undercover account, and go and bully people on it. And I've had it happen to me and my friends personally, and people are so they're so ignorant. And one girl actually, she got one of my posts and she sent them to me, and she was like, well, you have a big nose, don't you? And I was like do you know what, at the end of the day, my big nose helps me to get more oxygen. So thank you very much. Yeah, I'm getting more oxygen.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I
And
love
also,
that.
I just think it's sad to go out your way and
I know,
do that.
unfortunately.
When you
Really
could-
cowardice, just like cowards, isn't
Very,
it?
very.
Yeah, and you just waste your time, unfortunately.
Wasting your time so much. The amount of hours that people go back and forth arguing, just putting others down as well to make themselves feel better.
I know. So sad. Yeah, that's that easy. Yeah, so that's really sad. And I'm really happy. And it's all about being confident, which we'll work with that, with you on that, with Latoya, to give you some tips to be confident, because we cannot stop people from saying nasty things to you, can we?
Yeah, of course.
But
we
it's
can't
you
stop
gaining the
them.
confidence, knowing who you
Yeah.
are. Like, you know that you're beautiful, you know what shape, what color, it doesn't matter. And I love the way you said it.
And I'm honestly not really bothered what people think about me. Loads of people are like, well, you're just big, very big-headed of yourself, but it's called self-confidence, and
Shout out to my daughter. I
you
love that.
need this kind of confidence to know your worth, because so many people
I love
today,
that you need this type of
Yeah.
confidence to know your worth.
exactly,
Because, yeah.
sometimes I realize that some people, especially as you start to get like more followers, some people are just so controlling because they have nothing better to do, and they're like, oh my gosh, you are so big, like you're so big in size, so that person, you've upset the person, so they'll go and they'll work really hard, and then they've lost all their weight, and they're like, well, now you're just too skinny. But what do you really want? So when that sort of thing happens to me personally, I just won't listen,
Very true.
because
Very good.
at the end of the day, it's myself, my body, my choice,
Your
my
life, what
mind,
you
yeah.
want. Yeah, you need to be confident in your skin.
And even,
If you want to get slimmer, then you know that you want to do it for yourself because you want to be
yeah,
healthy.
not for others. And even though I already am quite confident because of you, and one thing that helped me a lot is the Dream Girl Box, and I'm an ambassador for this brand called Dream Girl Box, and they help young girls to
I
feel,
love that, the Dream Girl Box.
yeah, they to accomplish their dreams, to help each other, support each other, be there for each other, and it's just an amazing place online. We always talk to each other. We have a group chat, and we do little projects. And right now I'm currently on this small project where you have to make a little courage jar, and you put little notes of courage in your little box.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, I have to end this live soon.
Yeah, we have to end now, okay?
It's got 19 seconds remaining.
Wonderful. We're going to end now, and thank you all for joining us. We love you all, and you've been on board Like Mom, Like Daughter show with a wonderful author, entrepreneur Latoya Likambi, and her inspirational mom, Dr. Sylvia Fortune Likambi. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next Friday at 8 p.m. And we'll come back here. It's ended there on Instagram, so it has a time. You can
Yeah.
grab both. Okay. We have lots of people. Oh, wow. That's wonderful. Great. So thank you all for joining us on Facebook. We're coming to the end of the wonderful show to inspire you. We're going to launch the show next week, okay? We've just been chatting today, isn't it? She's really a great speaker. You, with a mom like this, you definitely speak more than your mom now.
I do, but do you know who speaks even more than me?
Destiny.
Destiny!
Oh my goodness.
Before you know it, by the time Destiny's 5, I bet she'll already have found out what she wants to do, probably.
I know, and tell me you're writing a book for her. She's telling you all her stories.
She does. She loves writing. She
how
tells
old?
me
4
her
years old.
stories.
She's writing a book for her.
But it started. Also, she has loads of interests too. But she loves reading as well. She reads all her school books, and she just started learning to read. And she loves gymnastics and dance, so I teach her gymnastics and dance, and she enjoys it. And she's really good at, like, the way she talks is very smart, so I think she will be a very good lawyer as well.
Really? Yeah, she's such a talkative. She is really, really, I think she'll be one of the greatest inspirational, motivational speakers.
Sometimes she even sleep talks. Seriously.
She talks a lot.
She does talk a
lot. More than you. I used to think you talk a lot because when you were a child.
She talks, and especially if you're my friend watching this, because so many of my friends are like, you talk so much, wait till you meet Destiny.
I know.
Destiny can outrun all of us
all
with her mouth.
Yeah, she tells people to be quiet, that she has to
She does. She's the little boss of the house.
I know, the little 4-year-old. And she's writing a book with Latoya. How many stories have you written for her?
Just 2 so far.
She tells her stories and she writes them for her. So that's so sweet of you as a great big sister and role model.
And even if she doesn't want to write books, I mean, it's something that's there. That she likes doing. And also it will make her smarter. Exactly.
So we'll be having this, it will be roughly 30 minutes each time. Today we've just been doing, talking and chatting, just saying welcome to you all to meet my beautiful, amazing, talented and inspirational daughter. What do you want to say? A last word to everyone there, and encourage parents, to inspire their children to be the best version of themselves. What would you say to them?
To focus on your children's strength or child's strengths more than their weaknesses, because it will build them to be a better person, and also not to compare your child to anyone else, because they're unique in their own way. They're special and talented and gifted, especially for very few parents. I've not met that many parents that, actually I haven't met anyone like this at all, who are like kind of ungrateful for their children. But there are parents out there who are struggling so hard to get children, and they want to do all sorts of things to get children, but they can't. And so you should be grateful that you have a child.
Very true. Even if they don't achieve the dreams that you expect them to.
Most children themselves, they say that they weren't meant to happen, like they were a mistake.
I know, mistake and accident,
but God,
which is sad.
but God put you on the earth for a purpose. So even if it was a mistake, you're a good mistake.
I love that. Did you hear that? You're a very good mistake. Yeah, and what do you want to tell them about your upcoming book?
The Casey's Diary.
Yeah.
So the next Casey's Diary is more about her friends and family, about her personal life. So in this book, she was kind of everywhere, not knowing who she was. And in the next book, Kayra, who is my cousin, has helped Casey and made Casey realize, along with all her other friends, who she is. So she's got herself together and she's gone through this journey. But then you have her family, and her family are cuckoo.
Okay, so that's really quite a challenging family here. And it tells that you can still be successful even if you come from a challenging family, isn't it?
It's not like her family fall out, it's just like a very busy, loud family. And then sometimes she has her moments with her family. Like sometimes when it comes to family, I mean, you love them no matter what, and sometimes you really want to be with them, and sometimes you're like, no. But you love them and you need family. So, and then the other one, my other Casey's Diary, which is coming out after the one that I'm working on now, is focusing even more on her family. In the whole book, she's spending her time on her family because it's about Casey in lockdown.
Oh wow, so has this lockdown inspired you in any way? Wow, so the lockdown has actually inspired you. Did you see that? Lockdown has brought another book up for her.
I have the
Wonderful.
title of the book already, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, don't say
Because
it
you
now.
already have a lot of surprises from.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And what do you want to say about your cosmetic, your skincare to all the parents watching?
I'm having loads of more new products coming out.
Wonderful. We're gonna launch it anytime soon during this lockdown. We won't wait for the lockdown to be over. Life continues. Her creativity goes on. She's incredibly creative. So thank you all for joining us now. You're welcome again. Please, if you have any questions, put your questions there. If you need any support to inspire you to write your own books, your children and adult, contact us. We have a family-led global publishing company which is incredibly bespoke with outstanding services. She is the junior consultant and coach. I am the senior consultant and coach. We are all best-selling authors. We are all entrepreneurs. So you are not just getting from people who are professional, maybe editors or professional, I don't know, artists, or what you have in true
Consultants and coaches.
Yeah, who are truly authors themselves.
Oh yeah.
So it's really walking through that journey with you, how we did
Best-selling
it.
authors.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just to inspire you to do the same and even more. Why not? We publish 4 times a year. Our next publication is in June. So you'll be watching out our 2 books which are coming up. We'll be giving you some insights and more information within the next weeks, I'm sure. Like the cover and stuff like that. Thank you all for joining us. What do you want to say? Bye to everyone.
Bye.
Bye and thank you. We love you all. We're going to leave now.
Whoa. Oh, what's happened?